Okay, this is the shut-off procedure for the media. We're going to start with our light board, and once we get here, we're going to go to the row of gray boxes, and if you go to the bottom, you're going to click the square, and once you click the square, it'll briefly light red, and then all the worship center lights will turn off. Okay, once you do that, you're going to move the mouse to the top right. There's an X, and you see the mouse kind of wiggling over the X. We're going to click the X and close the program. Once you click it, you're going to get a message. Are you sure that you want to close the Onyx? Yes. All right, so once we've done this, as I said earlier, this computer stays on. So all we're going to do is turn the monitor off. There's a highlighted blue button. We'll click it, and this computer is turned off now. All right, next we're going to come over here to the soundboard. Okay, we're going to go to the word setup, and we're going to click setup, and you'll see that under the global menu, there's a lit word highlighted yellow that says shutdown. All right, we're going to push this. And then once we do, we're safe to turn everything off now. So we'll go to the left to the master power. Okay, right now the key is turned to disabled. So we want to turn it up so the button works. We're going to press it, and when it starts blinking, then you can turn to disable. Then we're going to come to the computer. All right, we're going to make sure that this is turned off. So we're going to move the mouse to the top left where it says ProPresenter. We'll click on it. It brings down a menu. Find the very bottom one that says Quit ProPresenter. When it turns blue, you can left click the mouse, and it turns to a screen that says, are you sure you want to quit? Click the blue OK button, and then it turns off, but you're not done yet. Now you're going to move the mouse to the apple at the top left, click on it, then go to the word shutdown. When shutdown is highlighted, you can left click the mouse, and once you do that, you'll get another message. Are you sure you want to shut down your computer now? Click the blue shutdown now. Okay. Once you've done that, I usually like coming over here. There's the toggle switch on the back that we will push in. And then once we push in, a box appears on the front. I'm gonna go back to the toggle switch. And if I move that toggle switch up and down or left and right, there's several choices. We wanna go to the bottom where it says power off. And once we do that, we can just push it and it turns that one off. We'll come back here to the remotes. We'll grab the remote that's not marked. On the top right, it says standby. We're going to click that one twice to turn off the projector. Once we push it twice, you'll see an orange light. That means it's off. I'll put the remote back. Then I'll grab the other remote that says balcony screens. I'll carry it outside the booth to the back, and I'm just going to push the top red button, and it will automatically power down both of these monitors. And we're going to take the remote, put it back in the remote drawer, and then head downstairs to turn the monitors off and the cameras off. All right, as we come downstairs, we're going to go in the top left drawer, grab the remote. There's the power button, top right red. Click it, and the TV will turn off. The confidence screen off as well. Okay. We're going to start with the one in the back center. We're going to turn the screen off, the monitor. bottom right button. Once you turn it, you'll see a red light and the screen goes dark. We're gonna grab the lens and have it ready. You'll see we still have a view. I usually like to tilt it down a little bit so I can see the top. There's a green light here, and then there's a slide. We're gonna move it to the left this time. And once we move it to the left, it goes dark. Then we're gonna put the screen on the lens to protect it. And then we'll go to the other camera and do the same thing. Again, just be really careful as you climb the stairs. Remember that the table cannot support your weight. Okay, so I'll turn the camera off by sliding the button to the left, and then I'll put the lens cap on it. Okay, this is the shut-off procedure for our control room. We're gonna start on the left here with our outdoor audio computer. We're gonna wiggle the mouse. Well, first of all, make sure that the X-Air screen is on top. To do that, you're gonna make sure that the X-Air icon is pushed. And if you'll see, if I push on the Spotify, it may look like this. Don't worry if it is. Just push the X-Air until the screen appears. Then we're gonna click the mute button until it turns red. Then we're gonna minimize it by clicking the center button here that's yellow, that has a little minus in it. We're gonna minimize it and it will go away. Then on this screen, it says Praise and Worship 26. We're gonna click the pause button, which turns it off. And then we're gonna come up to the top left. Again, we're gonna push the center button that's yellow, that has a minus on it. So we minimize it, and this computer can be left alone now. We leave it on. Now, we're gonna keep moving to the right to the broadcast audio computer. We'll wiggle the mouse to make sure we know where it's at. And we wanna turn this program off. So to do that, you see Logic Pro in the top left. We'll click it. It brings down a menu. You're gonna go to Quit Logic Pro. When it turns blue, you're safe to click the left side of the mouse. And when you do, it's gonna pull up a menu that says, do you wanna save the changes made to the documents? Broadcast template. The answer is don't save. Red, don't save. So click don't save, then it will automatically power off to the next screen. When you get to this screen, then go to the Apple, top left, click on it, and then navigate down where it says shut down. When shut down is turned blue, you can left click the mouse. It brings up another screen. Are you sure you want to shut down your computer? Now you can click the blue shut down button and it will turn off. Keep moving to the right. Now we're going to the Apollo Twin, and we're going to look at the button on the back, and we're going to slide it to the right to turn that off. We'll go to the X Touch. We'll go to the back, push this button, and as we do, it will power off. We're going to come to the Campus Slides computer. And remember, this computer stays on, so all we're going to do is turn the screen dim to save the screen. And that's the second button on the top. It says F1. Push and hold, and as you do, the screen will turn black, but the computer is still running. Okay, once that's done, move to the right to the Livestream Computer. And then on this screen here, all we're going to do is we're going to X out of the browser. The top red button, click, and it closes. Once that's done, you're free to go to the Apple. By the way, don't worry about closing any programs down here. Go to the Apple, click on it, and move down to where it says shut down. When it turns blue, you can left click the mouse. Are you sure you want to shut down your computer? And click shut down. We're going to keep moving to the right to the Furman power conditioning unit here, and it's on currently, so we're going to turn it off by sliding that here.
Fires off.
Keep moving to the right to the white bin. We'll take the remote and we're going to turn each of these TVs off by pointing to the TCL. All right. Once I do that, it will go off one at a time. And put the remote back, and you're finished. Thank you.